Hello and good evening. Welcome to the Team Oshihen podcast. I am your host, Miso, Dian Oshi, Ash Kameyoshi. Now, ang topics po natin for this podcast is one of the most asked sa amin, which is, bakit Team Oshihen ang pangalan ninyo? Two is how I personally became an MNL48 fan or an MN Love. And three, bakit Miso ang tawag sa akin? Bakit Miso yung parang persona ko as an MN Love? So I'll begin with Team Oshihen. This all started because of yung general election actually. Before the general election, during the campaign period, laman ng Twitter ko tsaka laman ng Facebook ko, puro si Ash. I would share Ash pictures, I would write long posts, I would make memes. Not gonna lie, pinang-campaign ko rin yung memes ko. And talagang puro Ash ang makikita mo sa feed ko. After the general election though, parang to wind down from the feelings and emotions na naramdaman ng majority ng mga tao ng election, I decided to just calm down, cool down, and cheer up by watching High School, MN Life, MN Love. Doon, madami akong nakitang mga reaction pictures, mga meme-worthy na faces, mga sobrang cute, sobrang ganda na reactions, and parang antics. And whenever I would see one of them, I would take a screenshot and ipopost ko sa Twitter with matching caption. And napansin ng ibang friends ko na umonti yung post ko about Ash, dumami yung post ko about Dian. And parang they were jokingly telling me, "Oh, Miso, nag-Oshihen ka na ba kay Dian? Tanda mo, Miso, pag nag-Oshihen ka, gagawin kang abon ni Ash." And I was like, nope, loyal po ako sa aking Kami-Oshi na si Ash. Hindi po magbabago na Kami-Oshi ko si Ash. And then, like, later on, just to, parang later on down the line, yung mga nangaasal sa akin, sila Sir Jumer, si Enzo, si Master Joe, which is basically yung members ng Team Oshihen podcast, we sort of decided to make a fun and lighthearted podcast. Para naman may change of pace for the MN Loves na still slightly recovering from the general election. And we decided na parang yung mapag-uusapan namin doon is just like for fun stuff. Like napansin niyo yung first episode namin, we talked about yung dream senbatsu namin. And yung parang yung sunod na topic namin, which is yung dream senbatsu TV show namin. And parang we had this idea, but we didn't have a name. And while we were sort of brainstorming, parang we decided, hey, i-meme natin yung pag-Oshihen. Kasi as you know, ang pag-Oshihen is sort of taboo and frowned upon sa community natin. Pero like we decided, since we need a catchy title that would catch people's attention, and madami naman talaga tayong Oshi, pero isa lang ang Kami-Oshi, let's just call ourselves Team Oshihen. And that was that. This is, just as you can see, we formed a podcast group na tawag ay Team Oshihen. There's no like deeper meaning talaga. It's just us calling ourselves Team Oshihen because madami kaming Oshi and because inaasaran nila ako na nag-Oshi na ako papunta kay Dian. That's basically it. Now, on to the next topic. Rapid fire tayo ngayon. How I became an MN Love. It all started when MNL48, yung around the Showtime era na. Around that time, yung parang member na gusto kong supportahan was Arya. But as you know, Arya had to quit because of personal reasons, or reasons in general. I forgot what the statement was. And I wanted to support someone else because I might as well since nandito na rin ako. And I was going through the list of candidates ng MNL48. And one of the names that caught my attention was Ash. I don't know why. Parang napansin ko lang. So I clicked on her name. I watched her campaign video, yung first general election campaign video niya. And needless to say, I wanted to support her. So I cast my vote for her. And then, I waited for the results. And nung nalaman ko yung results, I actually nag-hiatus ako from MNL48 for quite a while. So, wala ako nung Halloween, wala ako nung New Year, wala ako nung Balcon or nung Christmas. bumalik ako nung isang time, I remember this, nung nag-post si Ash nung parang behind-the-scenes photos nung pag-film nila nung Koizuru Fortune Cookie, Pag-ibig Fortune Cookie na music video. Dun sa picture na yon, Ash was like smiling, yung usual na half smile niya, and she was looking at the distance somewhere. Tapos na-picturean siya. And that time, I was like, I can turn this into a meme. So, kinuha yung picture, kinrap ko siya, and then nilagay ko yung caption, I'm hungry. And that's where everything started. Sort of. Shinare ko yun sa Cloud9ers kasi hindi ko ma-comment dun sa actual picture ni Ash. Tapos shinare nila sa Twitter if I remember correctly. And nakalimutan ko ulit for around a month. And then nakita ko may nagpapa-contest kumbaga sa Twitter. Yung parang share your favorite moments with Ash. Favorite picture of Ash. And stand to win a handshake event ticket. And sabi ko sa sarili ko, if I might as well join, even if it's just for fun. If I get a ticket, I get a ticket. If I don't, then wala, it wasn't meant to be. Yung sinabit ko na picture ni Ash was yung meme na ginawa ko, yung I'm hungry. And I submitted it, and I forgot about it. I even missed yung IG live niya where she announced the winners. Napansin ko na lang kasi like the next day, I went through my Twitter again and pinakita yung snippet ng stream na in-announce ni Ash yung winners. And lo and behold, nakita ko yung meme ko dun. And I was like, wow, I actually won something. I got a handshake event ticket. So, meron ako handshake event ticket. And pumunta ako nung handshake event, PFC handshake event, nung March 10. It was a memorable day for me. So, I met with Sir JC. Sa kanya ko nakuha yung ticket. And nakapasok ako dun sa venue. And confession time, si Ash lang ang kilala ko sa MNL48 at that time. As in, I would look at the other names na nakapaskil doon and I was like, who are they? Hindi ko sila kilala. Si Ash lang ang kilala ko. She's the only reason why I'm here sa handshake event. So, and I was too early because if I remember correctly, yung time slot ni Ash was around 4 or 5 p.m. And I was there at like 1 or 12. Sobrang aga ko as someone who just got into the franchise. And I was just looking around. I found my friend. Nag-usap kami. And sinuggest niya sa akin na parang take a look at the photo cards. See if anyone catches your eye. Pagdating ko doon, I was like, okay, looking around the photo cards. Napansin ko yung photo card ni Faith. Napatitig ako and I'm like, maganda siya. I like her. Oshi ko siya. Well, I didn't really call her my Oshi, but I was like, I'm gonna follow her from now on. Follow ko siya sa Facebook and Instagram. And then, as time flew by, I was just looking over all the pictures again. Wala pang iba nagka-catch ng attention ko. May parang someone invited me or parang nag-alok na, hey, gusto mo ng ticket, basta lilinya ka kay Jen. Thanks pala kay Halaman. I remember you're one of the people who told me about this. And so, I said, it's a free ticket, might as well. So, pumunta ako dun sa linya ni Jem. May nagbigay sa akin ng free ticket. And then, that was my first handshake actually with Jem. Punta ako kay Jem, tinanong niya ako, hi! Sinabi niya, hi, I don't think I've seen you before, what's your name? Doon pa lang, I was like, ooh, she knows her fans. So, sabi ko, sinabi ko yung pangalan ko. It took a while for her to understand what I was saying. And then I told her, this is my first handshake event. This is my first handshake. Ikaw yung first handshake ko. And I started stuttering, actually. And Jem goes, oh my God, you're so cute. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, Jem, okay ka lang? Hindi ba malabo mata mo? Anong cute sa akin? Natapos yung 10 seconds and she said, ooh, do you comment on my Facebook posts? And I go, I think so, yeah. I think I've commented before. Sabi niya, sige, hahanapin kita. A fish! And then pagkatapos nung time slot ni Jem actually was yung time slot na ni Ash. And I met up with Sir JC again and he was like, oh, Ricky, ready ka na sa handshake with Ash? Sabi ko, I'm not ready. Tapos hindi pa ako, bitin pa to kasi 10 seconds, sobrang bitin. And then he gave me another ticket. And I was like, thank you, Sir JC. Yes, I have 20 seconds with Ash. So, nung time slot ni Ash, luminya ako. And as I was walking to Ash's, para makamayan si Ash, tandaan ko yung mga sinabi nung friend ko sa akin, which was, say something that will make Ash remember you. Kasi I wasn't sure kung kung makakabalik pa ako sa handshake event sa March 17 or at all. So, before going to the venue actually, I already had an idea of what to tell Ash. And dito papasok yung bakit Miso Soup yung tawag sa akin. So, pumunta ako kay Ash, sinamayan ko siya, and then I told her, "Hi, ako si Ricky, ako yung gumawa nung meme na I'm hungry." She goes, "Oh my gosh, buti naman nakapunta ka dito." And I was like, "Yes, I'm also happy that I got here." Oh, speaking of I'm hungry, then she goes, "Yes, I'm also hungry." I told her something in Japanese, which I asked my friend to translate then for me. What I said to Ash was, "Mainichi misoshiro tsukete ageru." Now, that might sound fancy, but actually I made a mistake there. I was supposed to say tsukute ageru, not tsukete ageru. So, mainichi misoshiro tsukute ageru dapat sasabihin ko. I end up saying tsukete instead. And si Ash naman, medyo napatulala siya nung sinabi ko yun. I'll say later why. And then, as she got to her senses, ang sinabi niya sa akin was, tsukete wa wakaranai, demo, isho ni tabeyo. Translation nun is, I don't know what you mean by tsukete, but let's eat together sometime. Parang ganun. And ako, parang, yes, I definitely hold you to that. And I promise to cook for you, yung sinabi ko sa kanya. Now, context. What is the difference between tsukete and tsukute? When I say mainichi misoshiro tsukute ageru, I'm saying I want to make miso soup for you every day. When I say mainichi misoshiro tsukete ageru, I'm saying I want to pour miso soup on you every day. And ang nasabi ko was tsukete, not tsukute. Although later on, I find out dun sa IG live ni Ash na she actually understood what I meant and the context of what I said. If you're not familiar with Japanese customs and traditions, when a guy wants to propose to a woman, he doesn't usually go yung parang Western or Filipino style na luluhod and magbibigay ng singsing. They have a roundabout way of proposing. And one of the proposals that they do is basically telling the girl, "I want to eat your miso soup every day." Or parang something along the lines of, "Mainichi anata no misoshiro tabeyo." Parang ganun. I don't know. I forgot my Japanese. Ako naman, I love to cook. So, change up ko yun. That's why I told her, I want to make miso soup for you every day. It's basically me telling Ash na parang, I want to marry you. Now, I didn't say that because I actually had plans to like make bantay and wait for her to be able to parang date her or anything. Sinabi ko yon kasi sabi ng friend ko sa akin, say something that will make Ash smile, laugh, giggle, or blush. Para memorable. Kasi yun nga, hindi ko alam kung makapunta ako sa next events. And judging from her IG live, I was successful in making her remember me for miso soup. Or at least making her remember what I said. Not gonna lie, I still have a hard time living that down because like, of all the things I could say, yun ang sinabi ko. But parang okay naman si Ash dun sa meme na ginawa ko, dun sa meme marriage proposal na yun. So, okay na rin. And what happened was, because I sort of wanted to ride on that hype ng miso soup, pinalitan ko yung pangalan ko sa Twitter. Ginawa kong miso soup yung pangalan ko. Tapos, yun. I started sharing memes ni Ash, campaign paraphernalia ni Ash, and that's dun na cement yung miso soup na parang pangalan ko. Na nung I got a chance to go to the March 17 handshake event, nung sinabi ko na ako si Miso Soup, medyo nakilala na kagad ako. Ikaw pala si Miso! So, yun, the name stuck with me. It was actually only supposed to be a temporary name and temporary profile picture. Supposedly, after nung general election, papalitan ko na ulit yung pangalan at topic ko. But because, nag-stick na yung pangalan ko is Miso Soup, I thought, stay na tayo dyan. Miso soup na lang talaga ako ngayon. So yun, that was a story of how my sort of memorable handshake event with Ash, na memorable because of a meme, led to me being called Miso Soup. Sa Twitter, sa other places. So yun. The story behind Team Oshihen, the story behind how I became an MNL48 fan or an MN Love, and the story behind my moniker, Miso Soup. Other reason actually kung ba't Miso Soup ako is parati akong sabaw. Although yun yung dati kong tagline, but then yung naging tagline ko na ngayon is Dian Oshi, Ash Kami Oshi. So yun, that's the things I wanted to talk about in this episode of Team Oshihen podcast. This episode's a bit short compared to yung other episodes namin, but don't worry. Yung next episode namin is gonna be just like the old one. Mahaba siya, madami kaming pag-uusapan. And I hope that you will tune in. Look forward to listening to it. And please support us. Leave a like, subscribe. Follow nyo kami sa mga namin, sa mga social media namin. Sa Facebook, we have a page, Team Oshihen Podcast din. Pati sa Twitter, we have a account, Team Oshihen. Just like, follow kayo. It will help us a lot. So yun, that was this episode of Team Oshihen Podcast. Like I said, I am your host, Miso Soup, Dian Oshi, Ash Kami Oshi. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for listening.